You're listening to the Pine Room Podcast, the home of sports, gambling, entertainment, and whatever the hell else has gone on this week. So pull up a seat by the fire, crack open a cold one, and make sure to get your bets in. Welcome to the Pine Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge guest here on the phone. This has been pretty exciting to do. We have one of probably the most handsome guy in the MLB. You've seen him on TV. You've seen him around. You probably know him if you're listening to this. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Grove, pitcher for the Dodgers. It's a pleasure to have you on here, Mike.
Thanks for having me, Chubb.
Yeah.
Might be overselling me a little bit.
No. How you been?
Pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
Hanging out. Flying all over the place.
Yeah. So where are you right now?
Oklahoma City.
Okay. All right. What time's it there?
10 o'clock.
Did we get any word on? We think we've done a little research. We think it might have been a Giants fan or a Padres fan that smashed your window. Did you find anything?
Maybe so.
Did you find anything out?
They got some security video. I don't know if we'll be able to figure out. But, I think I was just riding a little high. Somebody had to bring me back down a little bit. You know?
Was it at your house that it happened?
No, I just got to the hotel in OKC, and all my stuff was in my car. So, prime target.
Did he steal anything?
Yeah, they got a couple duffel bags, couple gloves and cleats, which sucks. But nothing that – I had my bag from L.A., so all the stuff that I, need immediately, it's still in there. So we're all right.
Did the gloves have your name on them?
They did.
Well, then there better be another Michael Grove around town, right?
Yeah, look for him on the black mark. We might get this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go around here. Like my dad said, we're not gonna grill you on too much stuff. So if you know me, Mike, I'm not a big sports guy. I don't know if you've listened to any of this stuff, but I'm pretty blind as far as sports go. So I'm going to let these guys kind of ask you some detailed stuff about, your experience and what you've done and where you've been. So, Dad,
Mike, I do have to say, on a personal note, I was one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed in my sporting life is watching you jump over that foul line and then head out to the mound with that name on your back and Dodgers on the front. I was a little bit nervous too. Actually, I was a lot nervous for you, but I was very excited, and I know the entire Valley City was watching and pulling for you, and so we want to congratulate you, and that was just really, really exciting.
Yeah, and I really appreciate it. I was just as nervous, if you can believe it. No, it was really cool. It was the same thing for me when I was running out there. Kind of got some goosebumps, but I did see all the messages people sent me and all that. I tried to respond as many as I could, but I really appreciate everybody that was watching.
It's kind of funny, Mike. I saw on your snaps where you were playing Jenga, right after the game. Right after the game, I saw you were playing Jenga.
Yeah, well, I had my sister and my parents out there, and a couple friends that flew out. And one of them just looks up some random place to go after the game. It was a day game. We had the whole night to do whatever we wanted. So we go to downtown LA, which, I'm not sure if you guys have ever been there, but it's not great. And we go to the first place. Their kitchen's closed. We walk across the street. They have no AC. And so we finally show up at this Irish pub, and we're just getting a beer or two. And we were playing Jenga.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I was looking through my Snap stories, and then I saw Michael Grove, and you're just playing Jenga right after your big game. I'm thinking he's probably back in the room resting. No, he's playing giant Jenga.
His hands are probably still shaking so bad.
Yeah.
Mike, when did you find out you were coming up?
It was Thursday night after our game in Tulsa. Our manager kind of called the whole team in there and just announced it, and it was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. So he let the whole team know that you were coming, and then you didn't find out your pitch because that was always up in the air. We didn't know. Everybody was trying to prepare to watch it. We thought originally it was Saturday night, and then it still was not official till what, late Saturday maybe?
Yeah, so when he announced it, he said I was pitching Saturday night, and then I got a text later that night from our GM saying, there's a chance you might not pitch till Sunday. Just stand by. And then the next day they told me I was pitching Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't make it
now
until later.
Oh, okay. Now and everybody back here keeps asking, what are the plans, or you probably don't know now, the short range and long range plans for you, and what will determine that?
I think most of it's just health-wise, how our big league team's doing.
Okay.
At least for the near future. If I'm pitching really well later in the year, then maybe I get called up to stay. But for now, I think it's just if they're healthy, they'll probably ride with their guys. If they need a guy, then I'm in the mix.
Mike, did you have any idea before Thursday that you were getting called up? Like, did you have some kind of idea, or was it kind of out of nowhere?
Honestly, it was out of nowhere. I mean, even when he said my name, I was like, oh, shoot, maybe I'm going to AAA, And then he's like, yeah, you're starting in the big league Saturday night. And I was like, and then my jaw dropped. And I was just like, yeah, no clue, though.
How'd you sleep? How'd you sleep that night?
Saturday
Before
night.
the game?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
I slept pretty good, actually. But once I woke up, it was like 6:30. I woke up. There was no going back to sleep.
Here's the two biggest things I was most concerned about. Number one, did you get to fly first class to LA? And what was the spread of food like afterwards the game in the clubhouse?
Yes, I did get to fly first class. And the spread is, always great. They got two chefs up there that just cook up pretty much whatever you want, but it's always really good stuff.
Wow.
Soup always with the food related questions. All right.
Well,
Yeah, that's an important part, man.
We can go into a little bit more baseball stuff, though. Watching you was incredible, man. It was really cool, especially getting to be your teammate and watching your stuff work. As a pitcher, though, did you feel like you had your best stuff out there? Because your stuff looked gross. You were hitting your spots. Your curveball looked like it was really tough to hit. How'd you feel out on the mound as a pitcher?
I felt okay. I thought my fastball was really good. My off speed was all right. I didn't think my slider was very good. I think I might have been just too juiced up and overthrowing it or whatever, but it's usually harder and a little smaller than it was. So curveball was fine. I wish I could have landed it in the zone a little bit more, but yeah, the heater, I kind of lived on the heater, and it was and it was pretty good that day. So maybe C+, B stuff.
What were those big league guys like when you first got to the clubhouse? And they know it was your first time, obviously, starting in the big leagues and all that stuff. Were they super supportive? And what kind of advice were they giving you before you took the mound?
Yeah, definitely very supportive. All the guys would come over. 'Cause, I mean, they know you're nervous, especially on game day. Just be like, hey, just be yourself, man. Just go do your thing, that kind of stuff. You guys would appreciate that. I think somebody that Freddie knew in Georgia gave him a little advice, and he asked me about the Carlos.
Yeah, we were going to ask you about that later.
So that shook me up a little bit, but yeah, they were all super super supportive, and understood what was going through my mind.
Michael, real quick, I have a quick question. So first of all, it was awesome watching you pitch out there, but what was it like pitching two all-stars out there like Schwarber and Castellanos? And I think they're back-to-back in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough lineup, and they were on fire coming into that game. I tried not to think too much about who I was pitching to, and more about just like how I was going to pitch to them. It was kind of nice and not nice having Harper out of the lineup. Yeah. Kind of wanted to pitch to him, but then once I got into the game, I was like, this is probably better for me. But no, it was really cool. And then after the game, kind of looking back and watching, you're like, those are all stars, and you're striking them out, or they're putting bad swings on balls. It's like you can compete at this level, and I think it gives me more confidence.
Now, when Gavin got that game-winning hit, were you in the scrum at the plate?
Oh yeah, I was out there. I was kind of on the top steps. I knew we were going to score, and I was waiting for other people to start running out there. So
you were the happiest guy in the place because you didn't get a loss, right?
Yeah, I was pumped.
Yeah, well, that was good. He redeemed himself. That was really good. Yeah. Anybody?
You got something?
Hey, Mike, I want to ask you about the DH. As a pitcher, I'm sure you're glad that the DH is in now because you guys don't have to worry about hitting. But as a pitcher facing another team, has that added? Because when you face 8 hitters and then a pitcher, chances are you're going to get that out. But now with that extra hitter, has it made it much tougher on you guys?
Yeah, well, I never had to pitch with the pitchers hitting, but
okay.
But like just from a theoretical standpoint, yeah, it makes it a lot harder because you don't usually see the DH any lower than like 6th in the order. The DH is usually one of their better hitters that's getting an off day. So I mean, Harper would have been the DH except he was getting like a PRP injection. So you got guys like Harper, or it could have been Real Muto or something like that. That are DHing. It turned out it was Schwarber, I think. So usually it's just they're trying to give one of their better hitters a rest day.
Yeah.
And put them at DH. So it makes it a lot harder because it keeps their best players on the lineup almost every day.
Are you glad as a hitter you don't have to a pitcher you don't have to hit anymore?
See, I've always said I would have wanted to hit a couple times, but I think in the long run, yeah, just one less thing to worry about.
And you don't want to have to work on bunting, did you?
No, it's like. Yeah, like theoretically, it's like I just want to grab a bat, take a couple hacks, and then call it.
We used to take some hacks in the cage when we would work out in the off season. You get in there and swing it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, every year it gets worse.
I bet.
Well, how's that golf swing, Mike? As a pitcher only now, you got to be working on your golf game.
Oh yeah, the golf swing's way better than the baseball swing. It's still not good, but mid 80s guy.
Oh my God.
We always have this conversation, and I want to hear it come from you now as a big league pitcher. If a random guy like Jubb steps into the plate and he has 50 at bats against you, how long does it take Jubb until he gets one hit off of you?
Soup, it ain't gonna happen.
You don't think you'll get one hit off?
First off, I'm going to be terrified he's going to hit me in the back, which I know he's not going to do. But he's shoving 98. He's going to hit. I'm going to be backing off the plate. Then
If he's only throwing fastballs, you're going to have a chance.
Oh, he's only throwing fastballs.
Jubb, tell him about that when he hit you in the wrist.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I've told you this story, Mike, but I'm not sure you remember. You were taking ground balls at short. And for whatever reason, Coach McLeod put me at first to catch up, which I haven't done since I've been alive. And I go to catch up at first, and you're throwing across the diamond, and your ball doesn't go down; it goes up. And I went to go pick a ball that was going in the dirt, just olay it, just pick it, act like an idiot. And I went down to pick it, and it hit me right in the wrist. I thought it shattered my radius and all, and I couldn't move my hand for a week. Hey, we were talking right before this, and Cooley wants to ask a question for you because, go ahead, Cooley.
Yeah, Mike, I don't know if you remember, but we were in the regional semis, and you were taking infield, you were playing shortstop, and you threw a bullet over the first base, and I think Red was playing first, and he missed it, and you actually hit Nick Nardoni right in the throat. I didn't know if you remember that at all or not.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, I texted Nick about it, and the first thing he said is, "I'm lucky to be alive."
Yeah.
You don't remember that, Michael?
I hit him in the throat.
Yeah, right in the
yeah.
throat.
Yeah, his
He was the
text, he
best.
said, right in the throat, no clue how I'm alive.
All right, so I don't want to keep you any longer because I know you're busy and got stuff going on. But I'm gonna hit you with a few rapid fire questions here to wrap up the day. I want to get to know you. Not that I don't know you, but I want to get if anybody listen out here. Let's get to know Mike. So to start us off, are you watching any TV shows right now?
I'm watching the Ozark.
Yeah.
finale.
All right. Now what is your favorite TV show of all time?
Game of Thrones.
Yes,
Yes.
good one.
All right, favorite movie of all time?
The Dark Knight.
Ooh.
boo.
Hey, what'd you think about the new Batman?
Not on it. Not a fan.
Terrible.
Thank you.
It was horrible.
I
I
agree, Mike.
I
It was a
thought the
horrible
same
movie.
thing. All right, what is your favorite beverage? Now I don't know if you can. Can you disclose a brand? Is that go against anything?
No, I could. I'm trying to think. Coffee.
Coffee. All right.
That counts.
Okay. Let's see. Who is your favorite actor?
Leo DiCaprio.
Good one. Good. People say I look like him.
I've heard that.
Really?
All right. What makes you laugh no matter what?
South Park.
Ooh, good. Good. Window or aisle seat?
Aisle seat. I got to get up and pee,
What is your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Now, are you a big fan of Thanksgiving food?
Absolutely.
Are you like my dad and you mash it all together?
Yeah, you just mash it all together
Oh,
and then throw
come
gravy
on.
on everything.
There you go.
Come
That's
on,
the way
Mike.
to
That's
Come
the only
on.
way to do it, Joe.
Absolutely.
All right. Favorite song?
Favorite song? Huh. Wow, now that's a tough one.
All right. We'll say this. Favorite genre?
Favorite genre? Country.
All right. What's something you've been listening to recently? Something new.
Yeah, I like Riley Green's got some good stuff. I don't know if you guys know him.
I'm sure.
Mr.
I'm just.
Tucky.
Just released a new
Yeah,
song. Hell of a way to go.
Yeah,
All right, come to
Riley
Wheeling.
Green. Good.
Okay, you come to Wheeling. Favorite pizza? What's your go-to pizza?
The Carlos.
There you
All
go.
right, Elm Grove, downtown, or
Fallensby.
Fallensby.
It was Elm Grove, but I don't know if I've had it since they rebranded. I think I've just kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
So-
think it's Patsy's now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still delicious. Go-to wings.
I'm sure it is.
Wings.
I mean, Drovers if I can get there.
There you
for
go.
Sure.
Is
Gotcha.
that still all right? Here's a question. As far as food compares, what's LA like compared to Wheeling? I know that's probably a pretty ridiculous question, but
How's the pizza out
Yeah.
there?
Nah, the pizza's not good. You can't I can't even think of a place. The best pizza I ever got in LA was a guy in a gravel lot with a coal fire grill.
There
in
you
the
go.
back.
Okay.
all right. All right, here's a few more and then we'll wrap up here. What is your most useless talent?
That's a tough.
For instance, I can put my leg behind my head.
I'll say this because we did in the clubhouse a week ago. I can name most of the presidents backwards.
All right, who's your favorite president just by name?
It's got to be Grover Cleveland. Right?
Good one. All right, skiing or surfing?
Surfing.
Have you done any surfing out there?
I mean, I get the boogie board surf where I can stand up for half a second, but
Don't get hurt.
What's tougher, flying east to west or west to east?
west to east.
Tougher to get acclimated to the time?
Yeah, because I don't like losing the hours. If I gain the hours, I can just go to bed early. You know?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
I got one for you. If you and Dave Roberts are taking a trip from L.A. to Wheeling, and he says he's starving, are you taking him to TJ's Sports Garden or to Coleman's Fish Market?
Huh. Well, see, I feel like I'm throwing somebody under the bus there.
There you go.
You can take him
I
to both.
can't answer that.
Yeah, good
take
one,
a
Mike.
Man.
Good one.
All right, and then to wrap us up here is a little more wholesome. What advice would you give any young guy playing baseball, whether it's high school, college, that looks up to you as inspiration? What's something you would tell them?
Yeah, I mean, I just say anything can happen for anybody, obviously, and just one, have fun, because that's the most important thing. But two, just whatever you're good at and whatever your talent is, just maximize that and see where it takes you. Just never sacrifice what you're good at, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Mike, who's better, the Dodgers clubhouse manager or Sarge Cordery?
Corduroy.
That's got to be a tough one. Sarge would be tough to
Yeah,
beat.
it's real tough.
Sarge would be tough to
Sarge's the
beat.
man.
Yeah.
Sarge is the man.
At club,
See,
they
I think he's outnumbered though. It's 4-1.
they got 4 guys to do what he does by himself. Correct?
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Well, Mike, it's sure been a pleasure. Thanks for your time. I know you're busy and probably answering the same question. We tried to lighten it up a little bit for you, and hopefully, when you come to Wheeling, you'll jump on the podcast with us, and we can go out and have a cold beverage, not a coffee.
Yeah,
a cold beverage,
let's
and
do it.
and we'll be following you, buddy. We'll wait for the news of the next time you're going to be on TV. Whose uniforms best? Dodgers have the best unis, and these guys all say Dodgers unis are the best.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're the most iconic to me, I think.
Other than the Cardinals, I like the Cardinals, but I don't like the Card. You think what?
I like the Cardinals unis.
Okay.
And the Cubs.
All right.
All right, Mike. It's been a pleasure. Thanks. Good to talk to you. I hope everything. I know everything is going to go well for you, and good luck with all your future endeavors. Hopefully, we're seeing you on TV more, and yeah, it's just good to talk to you, and good to catch up. Like my dad said, hope you get to come back here sometime, and we'll have some fun. So have a good rest of your day and rest of your your season, and hopefully everything goes well.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, Mike.
Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks for everything.
Mike.
See ya.
Yeah, for sure.